Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Unapologetically Mocha, and on this channel we talk about all things crochet, craft. If it's something that you can make with your hands and is creative, it's my jam. And today I'm doing a yarn review. I'm sure we've all seen, like, on our Facebook and Instagrams, posts for, like, get yarn from here and get this yarn and try this yarn. Well, I happened to see one, and it was for Yarn Spree Color Charm yarn. And, you know, I'm always looking for a new yarn to try and review. So, I went ahead, oh, the stuff's showing on my screen. It's driving me crazy. I went ahead and ordered some. And you have the option, sorry, I'm trying to grab the bag, of getting, you know, one package up to 10. And I did the happy medium and I got 6. And these are the 6 I got. And it was $24.97. And I got free shipping. So, you know, not bad for 6 relatively full skeins of yarn. And these are the ones I got. And I got 2 of each of the colorways, so 2 of these. That's a gray and a blue and a white variegated. And then 2 of these of the different various purple variegateds. Sorry about the crinkling. I haven't taken them out of the bag yet because I literally wanted to review this on camera. And I think this is really pretty. And this is the one I'm going to open up. So, according to the site, this is a cotton acrylic blend. So, let's take it out of the packaging, see what it feels like. Okay, it definitely one's on the squish factor. I'm not hearing it when I squeeze it. Okay, I hear it a little bit, but not a whole lot. So that's a plus. It's soft. It's kind of got a soft terry cloth feel to it, for lack of a better way of describing it. But I mean, it's soft. It's not like rough to the touch or anything, so that's cool. Okay, I found that in. Now let's see if I can actually find the center pull. It's an 8-ply. It's unraveling, so this could look. Where's my camera? This could be problematic, but for purposes of showing you, you see, it's like it's an 8-ply with a very light twist, which is probably why it's got such a good squish factor. So, trying to find a center pull. There ought to be a committee that automatically just regulates where center pulls are, so you don't have to go through all this hassle. I think it's. I'm about to pull out some yarn barf, I think. Yeah, I am. Just like getting around it. Yes. Yarn barf. But hey, there's the end. See? Found it. And well, let's just take a look at the variegation while I've got this out here, since I got so much of it pulled. It's very interesting. The color changes. That's a pretty smooth color change. And then you kind of got an abrupt one. Now going from that purple to that green. And then another one green to that blue. And then the blue with a hint of the green going to the yellow. Am I picking this up? Camera. Focus. There you go. So the color transitions are interesting. And they're showing up pretty well. It's showing up a little brighter because this pink has a little more depth than my camera is showing it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, the colors are much deeper than how they're being portrayed on my camera. They're not as neon, nowhere near as neon, and I just lost it. I can hear it is. But it feels real nice in my hand. One detraction I have is that the label doesn't tell me A, what's on it, or B, what hook size. But if I had to guess, it's definitely a worsted. And kind of on the larger side of a worsted. So I'm going to try my 5.5 millimeter. But I may have to bump up to a 6. But we'll try up to 5. Or not 5, but 5.5. I'm just going to pull my trusty Addy. My Addy Swing Maxi. And let's just work up a swatch. And while I'm working up this, yeah, this is definitely a bulky. I ordered this back in early October, and it took forever to get it, to the point where I actually emailed. Oh, well, that's problematic. Look at that. Huh. Well, let's just find. Now I'm curious, did it break off, or was that just some random piece? Let's look. Because here is this. And I'm going to assume that it just came apart. I'm not seeing any knots in this where the colors are knotted together. And I'm okay, let me just take this off and I'll just start again with this other piece. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was waiting for it, and about a month in, I went ahead and I emailed the company, because I mean, you know how delivery has been over the last year or so. Yeah, getting things in a timely manner has flown out the window. So I didn't know whether they were just slow, if the package was being delivered slowly, if they lost my order. I had no idea. So I messaged the company, and I got a really prompt response from the owner, whose name is Selena. And she told me that it was in transit, and she gave me the tracking number. Well, ironically enough, the day after I talked to her, the package arrived. And then on that same day, she must have gotten the notification that it was delivered, because she messaged me back and asked if I got it. So I thought that was very nice, and I'm a stickler for good customer service. So I wanted to point that out, that Selena from Yarn Spree, it was on point with her customer service, so that was cool. Yeah, this is definitely a very bulky 4. It's kind of a light 5, actually. So I think I'm going to finish this run. I might bump up to a 6 millimeter hook, because this is going to be some really tight stitches, and I already crochet tight as it is. And I think that's why I might be having a little bit of a this is a little splitty for me. I think the hook is just too small. But I'm going to finish this row with this hook, and then I'll bump up to a 6. See if that helps. But other than like I'm thinking I'm using a hook that's too small, it's crocheting really well. It's smooth. It's not sticking on my hook. It feels comfortable. There's no odd smell, which is always a plus because I hate yarns that randomly smell weird. It's going pretty well. So, but yeah, I'm going to definitely, yeah, I'm splitting it. I'm definitely pretty sure that I need to, bump up a hook. So I'm going to go ahead and bump up a hook here in a second so I get to the end of this row. And I'm doing half double crochets because I didn't mention that. I didn't mention that, but you all should know me well enough now to know that pretty much my test stitch is a half double crochet. So let me get to the end of this, and then I'm going to switch hooks and try a row with a larger hook. And I'm gonna have to go run and get another hook. So I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And I'm back. And I brought several options for hooks here. I've got my 6. I got a 6.5. And I got a 7. Because I'm not totally sure what size this needs. Like I said, there was no label, so it didn't tell me. So let's try the 6. So it works out. I'm hoping I can find the right hook for it. 'Cause actually, I like this yarn. I mean, it's you know, it's a nice yarn, and I could tell that it's going to, once I find the right hook, it's going to work up really quick. So I could probably make something. I don't know what I'll make with it. I like these colors, so I don't know. Maybe a hat, maybe a scarf. Who knows? Yeah, I think a 6 is the right size for this. So I definitely would say this is a bulky 5 weight yarn. So yeah, it's definitely working out really well with this 6. It's not splitting the way it was with the 5.5. So I'm definitely able to move faster with this hook. Of course, I was doing the initial chain, and you know how that can be. You're always slower in your initial chain than you are to follow-ups. But yeah, this is working out pretty nicely with the 6. So I'm going to go ahead and work up a swatch real quick, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what the swatch looks like. Okay, so I went ahead and I worked up a couple more stitches, or a couple more rows with a couple of different hooks. Okay, so remember that first row where my finger is right now was the 5.5, and it's pretty tight. So I moved up to the 6, which was better, but it was still kind of tight. Then I moved up to the 6.5. It's doable, but this is the 7. And I think 7 is the winner. Because this row right here, see where my finger is? That is 7.5 double. And then the row on top of it, camera, where am I? Is a row of single crochet in 7. So I would definitely use a 7 hook, a 7mm hook, okay? Yeah, okay, with it. No, it's okay. Um, if I were to make something, and I like how tight that single crochet is with the 7. So like if I wanted to make like some like an amigurumi of some sort, I could probably pull it off with this, with that 7. Because those are some pretty tight stitches, and I wasn't even trying to pull them tight. It just seemed to just, that's just how it turned out, and I like it. So, I would definitely say this is a bulky. I would definitely say that you need a 7mm. If you can't find a 7mm, because I know they could be a little bit like a unicorn. I know Addie makes a 7. You could use an 8 and just tighten up your stitches, or you could use a 6.5 but just crochet a little looser. So, either way would probably work. But, overall, I like this yarn. I mean, it's soft. It feels good. For an 8-ply, it isn't as splitty as I expected it to be. So that's cool. And it has a very velvety texture. It's not rough at all. It's definitely feels good on the skin. So, yeah, you can wear it against the skin with no problem. And I like the color of this really a lot. So let me open up another one real quick to see if, like, the texture consistency is the same. So this time I'm going to open the purple. I'm going to open this real quick, see if the texture is the same as that rainbow. And it is. It's just as soft. It's not even a little softer. Also an 8-ply, as you can see. And it's the same. It's going to be a bulky, so you need a 7 for it too. This one I think would stripe up in a very neat way. So I'm going to see what I can come up with to make with this. But anyway, if you're interested in getting some of this for yourself, because I mean you can make a lot of fun. This would definitely, these colors would definitely be for like some fun project, probably for a kid. I will leave the link to get your kit of yarn if you want to get it. I'll leave a link in the description box. But yeah, overall, for $25, these 6 skeins was a pretty good deal. And it's probably 200 yards in each skein. So yeah, this was a good deal for $25. And like I said, it was free shipping. So I literally paid, it was $24.97 or $25. So yeah, I give this a thumbs up. So Selena, good job. I told you that I would let everyone know what I thought about your yarn and your company and you as a person. And I appreciated your prompt response to my email. And this yarn was pretty much worth the wait. So, like I said, I'll leave the description to get this yarn in the description box. And with that, I am going to go sign off. If you've made it this far, thank you. And if you liked what you saw, go ahead and give me a like, a thumbs up. If you didn't like what you saw, you can go ahead and give me a thumbs down, a dislike. It's up to you, a view's a view, so thanks. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you know next time I upload a video. And also keep in mind that along with doing videos all this month for Vlogmas, I'm also still doing my regular Wednesday lives. So I go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And with that, I'm going to go and probably play with yarn some more. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.